gamers. Looks like Ranker Phase Z is broken again. Bullets ready. Sure. Before we use the Motovore, use the dual scissors. This is a double machete, ain't that? And the swords. Carving mantis. Don't want stabs. Yeah, prime reach, naturally. Blood rush and weeping wounds. Good morrow, Voodle. How art thou today? Psyker Theory, why not? Oh, it's got a unique trait. What's it got? Oh, wow. Appearance. Dinky things. Attachments. The pets, naturally. You're doing okay? Good. What? As close to black as we can get it. This seems nice. Red. There it is. Liquid Death, Convicted Melon. What did Flynn do? Illegal moves. It was a bloog in a non-bloog zone. I always wanted to try that flavor, but I never got around to it. Fast travel. Stupeth. Thing's broken again today, so I can't see what that tiny thing is. I like them. have I?
Target down.
Oh. Can't be helped. Host migration. Said abort mission.
Their rage is vehement, their focus.
Being wacky. Pour me some coffee. Repeat mission? Absolutely. Because it's the only way to get temple bits. Good zombie. tutorial. Why is this breaking so much today?
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths.
Enough of this. Ready? A scream. Abolish the abomination! Kill its creation!
Come on, man. It's not counting down. Just go!
Shout out to all those freedom fighters listening on Mobile Voice Radio. I know you can hear us.
removal.
This isn't music. This isn't art. It's a blatant display of tech rock propaganda, and I will not stand for it.
Done.
Let's flare. What you will control. Release the screen.
So how's everyone doing this fine fried egg? You know,
We're just getting started. Still in tune, Lizzie?
they've gotten real horny with the Warframe updates lately. World's horniest guitar.
Send in a screen.
This one is so much nicer when defenses are only 3 waves.
They're super dead.
Should we stay? Or
Oh,
should we go?
free gunfire.
I could actually make a good song.
Okay, music reference.
Skuldra, rally and attack. Stop the hex, stop flare, and what's left of the rookies.
waves are going by in a flash. You know, when it's working, anyways.
Ready? A scream.
Howdy, Trev. Rolling around the speedest round. Yes, indeedy. How art you this Friday? I hope everything is going swimmingly. Spring rain, but doing alright. Purgatorio. I am alright enough, I suppose. Slept in extra late today, but not too awful. There's a nice cool breeze today, which is feeling good. The weather has been up and down in temperature lately. Where it's like summer weather and then blizzards and then summer weather again and more blizzards. And today is just simply a cool, windy day. So, that is okay by me. I had myself another sausage and egg sandwich for breakfast. It's the simple things that are full of bliss.
isn't fair. What wheels are concerned? Release the stream.
Been enjoying the new Warframe stuff. Oh! The gun blueprint. Oh, we just need the 2 remaining parts. And the BP for the frame and the brain bucket. What is this? A hound. Looking forward to using the Motovore. Not just because it's called Vor, but also because it's got an interesting gimmick, and also I have the thing set up for some ludicrous crits of just shy of 12 times critical damage. Still need an Exilus weapon slot for it though. And so I can use the Tennokai. Which, for those who don't know what Tennokai is, it's basically just the heavy attack, but it's unleashed faster and doesn't eat your combo. It's a relatively newer mechanic they've added, but you have to have a Tennokai mod equipped, and they are Exilus mods. systems, but that's like my third systems. Just need the brain bucket and the beep. Coffee. Today's coffee, by the way, is Frog's Breath, which is the chocolate mole. I think it was. It is real nice, and got that spice. I have to say, I like pretty much everything that has been in the 99 content, for lack of a better word. The Motivore, which is the new hammer weapon from the Technosite Coda, is a hammer. I think I already said that. That's basically a wheel on a stick. Some would say a pizza cutter. It oh, everything's max. Nice. Its appearance changes depending on how you mod it. Specifically the physical mods. Don't really have the nets to do those guys yet. Anyway, where is Onus? Here. Motivore. So, because I've modified this thing for puncture, it's got spikes coming out of it. If it was modified for impact, it would have, like, little bony bits across the wheel, because, you know, blunt. And if it was modified for slash, there would be blades coming out of the tire. It's pretty neat. Look at that critical multiplier. Flash travel to flare.
Yo, Drifter.
120, 185, 290 is what we need. move over here. Hello? You won't let me modify my stuff? Equipment? That is weird. Oh, hold on. Equipment, arsenal. How many? 9. Sort of. I can afford to do 2 for the HEMA. Rhyme. You know what? I need to check. Because I think it's like 10 or so minutes until that form is done cooking. Oh yeah, I have Jupiter left to do as well. Okay. Slash and puncture. This looks like a very middle ground weapon. So base hammer shot. Not like we're going to be using it. What's going on? Or is it just saying, hey, you can talk to the Hex for absolutely no reason? Da-da-da-da! Wait, wrong menu. I'm invisible! If you were eaten by a completely invisible creature, what would you do? Oh, this thing's actually not that slow, is it? Wait, does this thing actually get weaker if I use my ability? I wonder. Something saying I can't just hold him in my belly. Oh yeah, this thing is significantly stronger if I don't use Nourish. It's funny. Because the Arcane on this hammer
Trying to become a monk.
gives me a larger crit multiplier, the more of a chance there is to apply Puncture. So, if I bless myself with Nourish, it actually weakens me. That's kind of funny. Sweet sugar, sweet sugar, with the texture of a booger. Now just wait until I can actually use Naramon again, and this thing's going to be an absolute beast.
The tech rock known as Flare is a fugitive, a degenerate, and a vile musician. Silence Flare now!
What is that? We hunt you! Oh, I should also note that the only thing... Not the only thing that happens when you mod for a specific damage type for... I'm stumbling over my words. The physical appearance isn't the only thing that changes when you mod the weapon. The specific forms of the weapon also give you a specific bonus. So, the piercing gets an extra 1.5 range. So like half of prime reach for free. Hammer
Cover your ears.
gets
Protect you from this sonic onslaught.
I believe 30% extra attack speed. So if you want to hammer impact, it gives you 30% extra attack speed. So that's Basically, half a stack of Berserker Fury. Again, for free. And Slash, astoundingly, it gets a double base status chance for free, which is what you want for Slash. And it does feel like Slash is the way you want to go with this weapon, likely. But I wanted to play with Melee Dowdy, which is why I made it into Punisher. Oh, just casually millions. Okay. Imagine if I can get my hands on a ribbon, though. What sort of ludicrous levels of damage we could get up to. The US isn't in this canon. It's called something like Freedom Land. I don't remember. Libertaria, I think it's called. Let's get it. Liberty is funny joke. Funny joke. This is also like one of the fastest hammers I've ever seen, and that's not even with the impact buff or any other speed buff. Actually, no, I do have one speed buff, don't I? The, one gladiator thing I just remembered. Though I more have equipped that for the gladiator mod set bonus, which is, with combo chance, you have, I believe, better critical chance. And yeah, it's stacking with Blood Rush, which is the mod that just simply does that. Of course, it does it to a far better degree, and they stack. Motovore is definitely going to be rank 30 by the time this is done. Oh, I haven't even seen this thing. It's just a mediocre Cure. Okay. Called Endo because you endo up in my stomach. Ha 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 ha. Another one of my canned jokes. Hey, another gun part, so that's one less thing we need to get. 60 less. Is each of the gun parts kind of 60? I'm curious if you're going to be able to date the new characters. I have a feeling the answer is no. Even though you can talk to him. Because one's a teenager, two of them are a couple, and one is married to his guitar, I guess. But the answer is not exactly 0. Chances aren't 0, but I should say. And after all, they could be going for the polygamous crowd and the groupie. We don't acknowledge the third. You know what would be great to use this weapon with? Wisp. And also Valkyr. Anyone, even Colervo. I don't remember what Colervo gets, but all I remember is they get like bonuses to melee, but fuck Colervo. I'm not getting another one. I'll wait for the Prime. Some shooting.
Was greater. This is good.
It's also a good source of steel essence. I may as well form my motivore. And also check out what dewdroppers I have. Hema. Motivore. Wait, I don't have Weeping Winds? Oh, because I didn't have enough mod space. Okay. Status charts. We are going to make this thing a tad more beastly. Weeping Winds. Booms. That weep. Combo duration. 5 seconds. Nah. I like that combo duration though. Why can't it be base game? But this is going to make, because again, melee dowdy, you gain an extra entire solid unit up of crit multiplier per 10% puncture status. And that multiplies. Like, this is an instance where I'm just thinking. With a ribbon you can get a modifier that lowers one of the other damage types, and that's actually a buff for you. The ribbon on this thing can be hecking insane. How many bucketed ones we got? 3. Alright. Fast travel. Flare. Get it? Flareon. Pokemans! Get in there. I want to see what today's hullabaloo and howdy do is. Man, the winds are blowing. Double excavations. Okay. And this is the last cup of today's coffee.
This area is rich with subterranean artifacts.
So the way I colored this thing, I kind of wanted it to be reminiscent of like a thorny rose in a way. I hope it gives that vibe. I also made the spikes red because, you know, blood. Monorail.
Strike down power carrier enemies, take their fuel cells, and bring the cells to the excavator to keep it powered. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its
Pour me some coffee. This milk expires April 1st. What a joke! So yeah, there's only like 7 question mark things available for this week's rotation of Coda weapons. And there are 13 items. I know for sure. So that means we should still be doing liches, which is why I have one queued up. Not only to like farm cosmetics, but also to be in preparation for next week, aka in 2 days. Not today. I think tomorrow. Question mark? Yeah, I think it's tomorrow is when the shops reset. Because they reset, I believe, like every 4 or 5 days. Because it's the same rotation schedule as Argo Glass. With the Tenet weapons. But instead of there only being like 4 or 5, no, there's 5 Tenet weapons that Glass has.
Excavator is ready ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire.
There's 13, for the time being, weapons that Eleanor can have.
Scanner has picked up the target. Go to the dig site.
Plus, there's of course going to be
Used to restore its shield.
valence fusions.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire.
I'm thinking I don't want to valence fusion the Motivore. Maybe. Unless I can get a puncture valence. But that's not what's on the other weapons. Let's see, whatever. There's the 4 basics. There's radiation. There's a magnet. And there's impact, I believe, are the possible elements on other things. And unless they change that,
Excavator deployed.
should be what it is, right? Which means the optimum way of doing this is holy shit, these guys came out of nowhere. Made myself weaker. Anyways, minimum impact Motivore with a ribbon that reduces impact. And maximize Britain. I need to do it again. Guessing it's a no. Oh, no exploration.
The excavator has been deployed. Strike down power carrier enemies. Take their fuel cells and bring the cells to the excavator to keep it powered. Excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Nine ranges.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire.
Lamau. I will cribby them all.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. Excavator destroyed. That artifact is now lost to us.
What? Huh? Still say combo decay. They should make it 25 be the base one. so that each of the tiers of Naramon are still as good as they are, but not as necessary.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protect it from human fire. This excavator is fully powered. Fuel cells will be used to restore its shield. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
Hail!
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protect it from enemy fire. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shield.
And the reason why I feel like it should really be that way is because right now there are like two general ways of building your weapons. One is for heavy attacks, and one is for combos. But both use the combo counter. And it makes it to where whenever there's a lull in enemies, you're struggling, or you're using Naramon, which removes the struggle basically completely.
Keep fighting and excavating. When you need it, extraction is ready for you.
In fact, I think I'll go to Warframe forums and make a post about it. Finish forums. I'll make a post about it.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
basically building the thing this way. More up to just build something different, rather than the typical Blood Rush, Weeping Wounds,
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Viral, Condition Overload. Like, it's a tried and true combo that works on just about any weapon, but like, it gets a little boring, you know, doing the same thing over and over.
Terminal high. Keep moving. You've got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare.
The salt and pepper.
Terminal spotted. Upload beam and prepare to defend. Walkers incoming.
Going to
Area completed. Move on. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tana. This will take a moment. The odds were against us, Tana, but we did it. Mission complete.
Affinity booster. Mm. heck is going on outside? Oh, new Gift of the Lotus stuff. Rhino Dex. A silver potato. Give me a schmeck, though. I need to use the can, and I'm also writing things. Let me put on some music. That a bit. Let's put on this one. I'll read out my letter once I'm done typing it. Okay, here's my letter. It says, "Hello gamers. This has been on my mind for a while, and I felt like putting it into writing for all to see so that perhaps it can blossom in the minds of others. In the game, combo count is very valuable for many a build for melee weapons, granting bonuses with mods such as Weeping Wounds and Gladiator Vice, as well as empowering heavy attacks and heavy slams. However, this count quickly resets to 0, an event that transpires quite frequently when there are lulls in enemy presence. To overcome this, players have two choices: dedicate at least one mod slot, a very valuable commodity, to a mod that extends duration, or, as most go to, just use the Neramon focus tree. So much so that it feels necessary, as the tree provides players with a passive means of preventing the reset, combo decay. It starts at 20 decay, a full multiplier, and reduces by 5 to an astounding 5 count loss per reset timer, enabling players to keep their combos going as long as they need to. This feels so nice that me using every other focus tree so far, my quest for maxing out everything has felt terrible. Let me rewrite that. This feels so nice that with me using every other focus tree so far, my quest for maxing out everything has felt terrible. I could probably reword that better, but I don't care. So my proposal, let there be a base kit combo decay. Maybe make it like 30 decay or 50. That way Neramon would still be the go-to for melee-focused players, but not a necessity. But yeah, that's my thoughts. How about y'all? Meow. Okay. Follow the topic. Submit. Just save Suda. What? Oh, you're saying that you just saved Suda? Nice.
You aren't the first ones here. I'm detecting multiple enemy signatures, and they're all under the control of the tower. Eliminate the threat.
All I remember of that one is funny music.
In the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Isn't that the one to get Octavia? Or at least her blueprint. I guess a weakness of this weapon is guys with shields. Because shields absorb the power of puncture. Arcane crystals.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
The latest scoop on streaming trends. I don't care about what's trending. I'm not a vapid loser that views this thing as the money. Anyway. And we got a Noggle. That's something that I kind of feel a bit sad about. Being a YouTuber wasn't a career. Being a streamer wasn't a career. It was just something you did. And, yeah, you can monetize with ads and stuff. But, like... Oh gosh, this mission. But, like, to me, money is not the focus. It's just hobby. And that's all I want it to be, is a hobby. And people being, like, obsessed. Being like, oh, we have to stay with the trends, we have to stream what's new, what's popular. Or we lose our audience. Oh no. We need to maximize that profit, boys. And the need to monetize everything in your life to such a degree. It's honestly like a failing of society. I guess it's part of the capitalist mindset, and I'm not someone who's against capitalism, but it is becoming cartoonish in how people feel like they have to monetize their hobbies, or it's not worth doing. Nobody does things for the love of it anymore. It's why Twitter is still going. Because people, they want them numbers. They want to have the maximum amount of money. And because they don't want to, they go to Blue Sky and they're like, oh, I'm not getting hundreds of thousands of views anymore. It's like, well, yeah, you're starting a new website. And it's like, okay, well, I'm going back to this site, and then I'm going to complain about it the whole time. And it's like, bro, you need to actually build your audience on the other website. But, like, I feel like I'm just sort of rambling, but, pretty much. Nobody does things for the love of it anymore. It has to be for profit. It has to be for growth.
I have almost finished.
It has to be for this or that. All just empty things. It can't be, I think this thing is neat, so I'm going to do it anymore. And then there are people that start off that way, but then as soon as they start getting the wealth, we have to do 3 rounds of this? Man, we're going to be here forever.
You must clear the area infested before we can continue.
Anyhow. And it always makes me wince whenever someone's like, oh, I can't do this because my audience. Like, dude, it's your stream. You should do what you want. You will get the audience appropriate. Like,
There's a heavy unit.
I talk about war and stuff all the time. And it's like, oh, you can't do that because, you know, it's gonna push people away that don't like war. It's like, okay, and? I will talk about war all day, every day, if I so want. It's my stream, my house, my rules. Oh no, I stopped playing Dead by Daylight and now I play Warframe. Oh no, my audience! Oh wait, everyone's here still. It's pathetic. It's annoying because, like, it's like, I can't switch things because my audience is for this. It's like, mi amigo.
We've got infested incoming.
You can switch and your audience will still be there. You might not get, like, the same numbers as you would on what you consistently do, but that's because you haven't built an audience for the new thing yet. Like, Field of Dreams, people often quote it, but they don't really take the lesson at heart of, if you build it, they will come. It's like, you can't expect people to just be there day one. You can't even expect everyone to be on board with a change either. There are going to be people that will follow you to the ends of the earth. Because they're here for you, for antics, what have you. They don't really care what you're doing. They're just there. And even if there are people that are like only there for one thing, like say someone's just there to watch speedruns, and then you start doing randomizers and they stop showing up, that's okay. That's, you don't have to worry about losing that part of the audience, because chances are, if you start doing speedruns again, they'll probably show up. But also, you will still be building a new audience, because there are, of course, people in an audience for randomizers.
Success. Do you want to attempt to reconstruct another manifest?
And if there's like particular audience members you're wanting
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit of
to keep around, like as a friend sort of deal, let them know how much you appreciate them. Not enough people compliment each other. And letting people know that you do truly appreciate them. They will remember that. It's why I genuinely thank people like Voodle for sticking around, keeping me company, and, you know, supported me with subs too. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm not a trend follower. If anything, I'm a trendsetter. Although I'm not immensely popular. But I do what I like to do, and if I don't like doing it, I'm just not going to go do it. You know? God gave me 70-ish years on this earth, I'm going to guess. And I'm not going to waste it doing something I don't want to. You know, within reason. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. But streaming is something I elect to do. Not as a career. Not even financially, even though that is a bonus. I'm not going to deny that. I appreciate every last coin I get, because that helps mitigate the pains of living and the expenses associated. But it's because I just like it to have the company, really. It's why I do streams. So when I get emails like that from Streamlabs where it's like, hey, you should keep up with the latest gaming trends on streams, and people are going to be like, oh, you should hire a stream manager and a channel guy to keep your fans in check and all that, and I'm just like, dude, fuck off. I want to let the people that come watch me live their lives. I want them to be happy with who they are. I want them to be who they are. And I want everything to happen naturally. Free range, cage free.
wipe out the remaining infested.
And all that jazz. Yummy, that window. So I will continue to talk about Vor. I will continue to talk about the big bellies. I will continue to talk about every little thing that comes to mind. I will say swear like heck. You know what? No one can fucking tell me otherwise. I live my life. And I suggest others do the same. I guess I could equip a stance next time. And I do, sadly, just see people sacrifice genuineness just to be with trends, just to make more money. And I just see them run off, and it's just... I don't even know who they are anymore. They sacrifice who they were for profit. And that is one of the pieces of soul rot that this sort of society brings. Is the only Twilight really, man? It would be the one mission I actually want to do, too. Silver potato. And heavy attacks do such disappointing levels of damage. Ow! Sorry, I don't like you in that way, sir. Where is he? Come on, come on. Hit the threshold. Almost. I don't think Pennywise needs any protection. Hello? Good thing we got print on the case. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, nice! Let me see that.
Get irradiated?
Here's the white. Lump. You can honestly just keep stacking flame so that when I get back with the lamp, it just instantly starts eating them. Flame is actually one of the better status effects to apply to enemies. Which is why, even though Grenier technically resists fire damage, it still melts them. This is the day before tomorrow. What is today but yesterday's tomorrow? What goes up must come down. Every left must have a right.
Target down. Assassination combat. Great work, Pedo.
Potato acquired. Yeah. It's big brain hours.
Welcome.
And tonight we will have enough battle pass points to get the Techra armor. Then it's nothing but credit offerings, baby! Which we will... We'll mostly be using them on Auric and Catalysts. I probably need to top off on some Netane. There's also wolf beacons. Will I be getting them? Honestly, I'm probably going to be saving that wolf sledge for last. Like, super last. As in, I've done literally everything else. Because gashapotting the weapon parts from the thing that only sometimes appears in the credit offerings, I don't really like that, man.
And we're out.
No me gusta. Looking for galvanized mods, right? Just shy of having the endo to max this. Let's see, how many are we going to need? 15 plus... What am I doing? Okay, so I need like 38,000 endo. And we'll be able to cap off the rest of our galvanized mods. Then I'll start putting points into prime mods that I have already started putting stuff into but never capped. And we will be saving certain stuff. Come on, brain work. Prime mods that have yet to be having anything put into them, I'm saving those for last so that I can use legendary cores on them. See how long if we can go in 2 hours. Guess it's time to raid out. If there's anyone to raid out to. Slash raid any goat. Give love to cute goot. Take care.